Now, here are 5 signs your child may be masking. Make a note of it and see, observe when they are doing which of the signs that I have mentioned here. The school home split. They seem fine at school, but collapse emotionally the moment they get home. Two, social copying. Coping. They copy other children's slangs, gestures, humor, social behaviors to blend in. Maybe if they hear somebody abusing or using slang languages, they start doing the same thing as well. Post social exhaustion. They become deeply exhausted after social situation the others find effortless. Suppressed stimming. They suppress stimming publicly but may stim intensely in private at home. Verbal clues. They say, I feel different. I don't fit in. Nobody understands me. Now, they may say this verbally, or they may not go ahead and say it verbally, but through their behavior, through their body language, they will go ahead and show it. Perfectionism and social anxiety. They become perfectionist and or highly anxious in social situation and terrified of making mistakes. Now, imagine this, somebody who wants to learn how to become good into something, but they are so afraid of taking even the first step because they have a fear of what people are going to say. They have a fear what if they are going to fail. They have a fear that what if people will not go ahead and understand for what reason they have started, and what if people will go ahead and blame them and hold them responsible. And it is all very, very scary. That's when they don't even get into it. Hiding distress. They hide distress until they reach safety. Then everything comes out once at this time when they are at a safe place. Some children don't act out, they disappear inside themselves. The absence of visible struggle is not the absence of struggle. The absence of visible struggle is not the absence of struggle. Understand that very, very importantly. So sometimes your child may not go ahead and react like the other autistic children do. Sometimes your child will not throw the bags. The child will come at home. The child will look at you, smile, eat food, and just go to his safe or his or her safe space and will continue to work there. They would not interact much with you. Or even if they do, they are just going to go ahead and use one-liners. Those are more dangerous spaces because they are not actually going ahead and even expressing or allowing themselves to come out of that emotions that they are feeling in the nervous system. And that is the time you should go to your children and see if you can go ahead and help them to become better. I've also added one more video in the same context where you will understand what exactly you need to do to help your child at that point of time when your child is showing these behaviors, right? Along with whatever I'm going to share you here. So the section 6, how parents can help. The goal is, let me just put it here, the goal is not forcing neurodivergent children to appear more normal. The society has not accepted them. It will take time for the society to go ahead and even accept them. I see it as a point of view like, the comparison wouldn't be good, wouldn't be nice, but I think I see it from that point of view that they are setting up, they are here to go ahead and set up their identities. Their identities are not accepted yet. And what happens is people who are normal, for them this is non-acceptable. All the social behaviors which the autistic children shows are non-acceptable. But over the period of time, what I see is maybe, I don't know, maybe 50 years, 100 years, I don't know. The society will eventually will go ahead and accept them and will also give them their space, so that they live the way they have to live. How long it takes, I don't know. How many years, how many decades it's going to take, I don't know. But I see that it's a fight where the autistic children are teaching people how to be themselves, but the normal people are not ready to accept it. And and it is going to happen. It is going to happen, but it is very important that till the time it doesn't happen, everybody, whoever is the autistic children parent and people who are from the spiritual understanding, they all should come together and stand. It is difficult for everybody, but these children already have a purpose. So what is that the parents can do to help these children? The goal is not forcing neurodivergent children to appear normal. The goal is to creating enough nervous system safety that they no longer feel they must constantly hide themselves to survive. What you can do at home: create safe space for unmasking. Your child needs an environment where stimming is accepted, emotions are safe, sensory needs are respected, and authenticity is genuinely welcome. Two, stop overcorrecting natural regulations. Not every behavior needs fixing. Some behaviors are nervous system issues and all, or maybe survival tools, not problem to be solved. Third, normalize recovery after school. Many children need silence, darkness, movement, sensory input, solitude, weighted blankets, music, or decompression time. That is not laziness. It is their nervous system that is asking for it to recover. Give them that time. For some children, it takes 20 minutes. For some children, it takes maybe 45 minutes, and some even take more. But giving that time is also important. So, here is the main thing that you have to do: becoming their safe nervous system. Now, before you even go ahead and help your child, the very important thing which I want to go ahead and bring your attention to is that help yourself first. If you are not taking care of your own emotional regulations, your own challenges, your own pains, your own burnout, you won't be able to help your child better because you are so much fighting your own battle. And what I exactly do is I work with the parents to help themselves so that they are able to help their children better. If you have been going through your difficulties of your emotions, heal that first. So regulate yourself first. Your calm nervous system helps regulate theirs in moments of collapse. Lower your voice, down your breathing, reduce your demands, validate emotions before correcting behavior, check are they actually in the space where they are going through their difficulties or sensory overload. Allow them to go in first, reset, and then do any conversation. Sometimes the most healing thing a parent can say is that you don't have to pretend to be someone else here. Just be yourself. I am there with you. I am going to be there with you. Advocate for reduced masking environments. Sometimes healing is not about changing the child, and sometimes it is about changing the environment that keeps forcing the child into a survival mode. Talk to the teacher about sensory accommodations, what can be done, see how practical it is, if it is something that's acceptable. Request flexible seating for or movement for your child and movement breaks. Advocate for social emotional support. Seek out neurodivergent affirming educators. Build a team that sees your child's full picture. Healing begins in environment where authenticity no longer feels dangerous. So, the section 7, the bigger truth. Many neurodivergent children are praised for looking normal. Oh, look at this child. The child is very normal. He is mild autistic, but the way he is behaving is so good. All social expectations. And while silently becoming emotionally exhausted underneath the mask, they are going through their battles. And many parents don't realize how hard their children is working simply to survive the school day. So safety is children heal when they experience genuine emotional and physical safety at home and at school. Understanding, nervous system understanding changes everything. When parents understand the why, they respond differently. Acceptance, emotional acceptance, not conditional love based on performance. Do this, then you are a good child. If you don't do this, you're not a good child. Drop that. Is the foundation of healing. Authenticity. Environments where authenticity no longer feels dangerous allow children to finally exhale. Children should not have to destroy themselves emotionally just to fit in the environment they were never designed to live for their nervous system. Your child is not broken. They may simply be exhausted from trying to survive in a world that constantly asks them to hide who they truly are. Comment below. No one saw the pain because so many neurodivergent children are suffering silently behind masks and nobody notices. Tell me, how did you like the video? What was your key takeaway from this video? And also, tell me what are the things you were able to, what are the pointers you were able to go ahead and resonate with this video? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and, so what I'm going to do is basically, at the description below, I'm going to share the link where you can connect with me. In case if you are a parent who have tried everything, nothing seemed to work for you and for your child, you are emotionally exhausted, you are burnt out, you don't know how to help your child, nothing is progressing for your child, and you sincerely need a help, then I would request you to go ahead and click on the link below. There will be a link to book your appointment after maybe you going through a video or maybe a webinar session, whatever is applicable. Go through that process. And if you're seriously interested, then let's have a face-to-face conversation where I will exactly understand what is going on in your space, and I will go ahead and see how can I help you to overcome your challenges. I work with the parents who have neurodivergent children because the parents are exhausted and nobody is talking about it. So book your appointment if you want to have a personal support from my end. Two, at the comment box below, write down what all things you have is your takeaway from this entire video. What is your takeaways? And also subscribe the channel, like and subscribe, and share it in your autistic group, in your autistic parent groups, where all the parents are struggling by themselves on a daily basis. Remember, it's a fight that these autistic children have actually put onto, and we have to stand with them, help them. So it's not an individual journey, it's a collective effort that would help them to get their respect, their identity, their space in the society over the period of time. It's a battle. Many communities fought this kind of battle for many years. LGBTQ is one of the community like that, but there are many communities like that. But this autistic children are in that level where they are also standing and fighting for their identity. So I hope you have liked the video. Like and subscribe. Do share what are your takeaways and how was this video for you? Was it informative? Was it understanding? Is there anything that I can go ahead and improve? And I would be happy to have your feedbacks. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.